Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Can you imagine an animal that can destroy millions of acres of farmland, cause traffic accidents, and threaten the tourism industry in just a few years? That's the wild boar, a real nightmare for the United States. With an astonishing reproductive rate, a herd of wild boars can double in size in just 12 months. They not only devastate the environment, but also cause economic damage worth billions of dollars every year. Not limited to rural areas, wild boars have also invaded cities, creating chaotic scenes on the streets and becoming a threat to humans. Imagine you're driving on the highway and suddenly a massive wild boar runs right in front of your car. This has happened before and led to serious accidents. So, what has the US government done to deal with this issue? The answer might surprise you: hunting wild boars from helicopters. But why was this method chosen? Why did the US government opt to hunt wild boars from the air instead of other measures? Let's dive into the details of the wild boar control campaign using helicopters right here on Agricultural Hunters. But before we get into the details, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support our channel. Thank you. Wild boars are not just a threat. They are a nightmare for the economy, the environment, and the lives of people in the US. With their rapid reproduction rate and strong adaptability, they have spread across states, causing unpredictable damage. Wild boars are often referred to as living bulldozers because of their aggressive digging habits. They tear up the land, destroy crops, cause soil erosion, and wipe out native ecosystems. Millions of acres of agricultural land are severely affected each year, causing significant economic losses for farmers. Not only that, but they also devastate forests, reduce vegetation, and threaten native wildlife species. Not only does the wild boar cause environmental damage, but it also impacts the tourism industry, one of the key revenue sources for many states in the US. In Carolina, wild boars cause around $1.5 million in damage annually, forcing many tourist spots to close or reduce visitor numbers by up to 20%. Tourists feel uneasy when encountering wild boars, and there have even been cases of attacks. A wild scene in the heart of a tourist area is truly a nightmare for the managers. Not only are wild boars rampant in rural areas and tourist spots, but they have also invaded cities, causing chaos on highways, residential gardens, and public parks. Traffic accidents involving wild boars are on the rise, putting human lives at serious risk. In 2022, authorities had to deal with over 5,000 decomposing wild boar carcasses in urban areas, a staggering number. Not only did they create a foul odor, but the carcasses also became breeding grounds for dangerous diseases, threatening public health. As a result, the US government and hunters implemented a powerful solution: helicopter hunting. This method not only effectively controls the wild boar population, but also helps minimize economic damage, protect the environment, and ensure human safety. Helicopters can fly at speeds of up to 150 km/h, allowing hunters to easily chase and eliminate wild boars, even in difficult terrains like forests, swamps, and mountains, where ground vehicles struggle to access. Additionally, helicopters are equipped with advanced technology, such as GPS systems, compasses, and infrared optics, which help hunters detect and track their targets, even at night or in bad weather conditions. These tools increase shooting accuracy, reduce wasted ammunition, and ensure quick kills. There's no denying that helicopter hunting has yielded results beyond expectations. According to the 2023 report by the Oklahoma Wildlife Commission, thanks to the aerial hunting campaign, over 2,500 wild boars were eliminated, significantly reducing the damage caused by this species. As a result, the affected tourist spots, farms, and urban areas have gradually recovered. This method not only saves time, but also optimizes hunting efficiency, especially in hard-to-reach areas. With speeds reaching up to 150 km/h, helicopters allow hunters to cover vast areas in a short amount of time. This is crucial when dealing with wild boars, a species known for its quick movements, intelligence, and adaptability to various terrains. If ground vehicles like trucks or ATVs are used, hunters may face many obstacles due to dense forests, swamps, or thick grasslands. But with helicopters, accessing even the wildest areas becomes incredibly easy. One of the biggest advantages of using helicopters is their ability to navigate with extreme precision. Modern helicopter models are equipped with GPS satellite navigation systems, electronic compasses, and digital maps, making it easy for pilots and hunters to pinpoint the location of wild boar herds in real time. This system not only helps helicopters track the boars, but also predicts their movement direction, allowing for a smarter approach strategy. Particularly when hunting in vast areas like Texas, Oklahoma, or Louisiana, precise navigation is crucial to avoid losing track of the target. When it comes to aerial wild boar hunting, the Bell 407 is one of the most popular helicopter models used in wildlife control campaigns across the U.S. This helicopter is designed for flexibility and can carry 4 to 6 people, allowing for smooth coordination between the pilot, hunters, and technical support team. Unlike ground hunting, using helicopters provides a significant tactical advantage. From above, hunters have a broader view, making it easier to spot wild boars even when they are hiding in dense forests or tall fields. Additionally, Since helicopters can adjust their altitude flexibly, hunters can choose the best shooting angle without being hindered by the terrain. Moreover, hunting wild boars from helicopters minimizes risks to humans. Wild boars are very aggressive and can retaliate when pursued, especially adult males weighing over 100 kilos. By hunting from above, hunters avoid direct contact with the boars, reducing the risk of injury or disease transmission from the animals. Hunting wild boars from helicopters is no simple task. It's not just about holding a gun and shooting. It requires a perfect coordination between the pilot and the hunter to ensure the highest effectiveness. At heights of several meters above the ground, aiming at a fast-moving target like a wild boar is a real challenge. Hunters must possess extremely accurate shooting skills and sharp reflexes to handle situations in an instant. Just one small mistake could result in a missed shot or even endanger their teammates. Safety is the top priority throughout the entire process. The team must strictly follow safety procedures. Wild boars can carry dangerous pathogens such as African swine fever, salmonella bacteria, and various parasites. Therefore, when handling them, protective measures like gloves, masks, and antimicrobial clothing are essential to prevent transmission to humans and other animals. This campaign not only controls the wild boar population, but also has a humanitarian aspect and contributes significantly to the local economy. Instead of allowing large numbers of wild boars to be wasted, many facilities have started using wild boar meat for food. With its high protein content and lower fat compared to farm-raised pigs, wild boar meat has become an excellent nutritional choice. Restaurants specializing in wild game are increasingly favoring this meat, helping stimulate the local economy. However, caution is necessary, as wild boars live in natural environments and may carry various dangerous diseases. Therefore, before being used as food, wild boars must be thoroughly inspected and properly prepared, ensuring they are cooked thoroughly to eliminate parasites. Thank you for joining us in today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit like, and share the video with your friends and family so we can explore more interesting topics together. The jaguar, belonging to the cat family, is one of the most remarkable wild animals with an exceptional ability to adapt to various environments. They can thrive in dense rainforests, savannas, and even mountainous regions. Their distinctive coat, adorned with large rosettes, provides effective camouflage, facilitating hunting and helping them avoid detection. The flexibility and adaptability of jaguars to diverse habitats have allowed them to survive and thrive in different ecosystems around the globe. Join us as we explore and learn more about the jaguar. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our latest videos on this important topic. The leopard is a skilled predator that plays a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. With its sophisticated hunting skills, it helps control the population of other animals in its habitat preventing overpopulation of rodents and herbivores. The presence of leopards not only protects the health of the ecosystem, but also ensures that other animal species can thrive sustainably. Currently, due to food scarcity from habitat loss and human pressure, leopards have started attacking livestock in areas near forests. This behavior not only causes damage to farmers, but also leads to conflicts between humans and wildlife, increasing the risk of encounters with humans and resulting in serious issues regarding safety and livelihoods. Additionally, leopards have been attacking pets at night, causing concern among pet owners about their animals' safety. These attacks not only result in losses for residents, but also diminish trust within the community regarding wildlife protection measures. The presence of leopards in residential areas has created conflicts between humans and wildlife, highlighting the need for effective management strategies to protect both pets and the natural ecosystem. To mitigate this situation, trapping activities for leopards have been implemented in many areas. Safe and humane trapping methods are used to capture leopards without causing them harm. Once captured, the leopards can be relocated to wilder areas where they can live without posing a threat to pets or humans. Additionally, some areas have allowed leopard hunting to ensure the safety of the community and its residents. This decision was made to reduce the number of attacks and conflicts between leopards and humans. Allowing this practice not only helps minimize the risk of attacks, but also facilitates effective management of the leopard population, thereby maintaining balance within the ecosystem. Do you agree with this method? If so, please like the video, and if not, leave a 3 in the comments. To successfully hunt leopards, hunters should use bait to lure them into the desired area. The bait, which can be fresh meat or food that leopards prefer, will attract them closer. Strategically placing the bait allows hunters to easily observe and determine the right moment to take action. Smartly using bait not only increases the chances of a successful hunt, but also ensures that the process is conducted safely and effectively. When the prey is focused on the decoy, quickly aim for its weak point to finish off the target quickly. Usually, sensitive areas such as the chest or head are ideal choices to ensure an effective and humane shot. When ready, shoot with full concentration. The goal is to end the hunt quickly, minimize the pain of the prey, and protect the environment. Accuracy and decisiveness in this moment are very important to ensure a successful hunt. Humane management of jaguars is a balanced approach aimed at protecting this wild species as well as nearby communities. Instead of employing drastic measures like extermination or relocation, humane management focuses on minimizing conflict between humans and animals through environmentally friendly strategies. Encouraging research on the behavior and ecology of jaguars will also help develop more effective and sustainable management methods. Implementing these measures not only safeguards jaguars, but also fosters greater harmony and understanding between humans and nature. Do you agree with this approach? If so, please like the video. If not, leave a 4 in the comments to share your opinion.
A family road trip turned chaotic when a 1,200-pound moose ran onto the highway. Fortunately, no one was injured in the collision. Drive slowly through wooded areas in the winter and pay attention to warning signs. A bus traveling at over 50 mph on a highway in Colorado this morning encountered an unexpected passenger, a young deer darting across the road. This incident serves as a reminder for all drivers to always wear seat belts, even on short trips, to minimize injuries in such situations. In the suburbs of Texas, where streetlights are scarce and wild boars are among the 3 most populous animals in the United States, the lack of visibility has led to drivers losing control of their vehicles. The importance of the government installing streetlights cannot be overstated, as it could reduce accidents by up to 30%. Installing 12-foot, 12T fences has proven effective in preventing kangaroos from leaping onto highways in many areas of Australia. These fences act as a physical barrier, reducing collisions significantly by redirecting kangaroos away from high traffic zones. It's unclear whether the man was in immediate danger when encountering such a kangaroo, but there are certainly consequences when one appears unexpectedly on the road. Drivers should reduce their speed to 35 mph to allow enough time to react. Many people assume that being in a car makes them safe because it's larger than a wild boar, but that's not the case. A collision with a wild boar can result in a powerful impact, shattered glass, suspension damage, and even serious injuries. Horseback riding is common in Wyoming, and a video shows a driver slamming on the brakes on a slippery road after colliding with a horse. This reckless behavior highlights the need for stronger measures to protect both the community and the animals. A flock of over 50 ducks caused a traffic jam, bringing hundreds of vehicles to a standstill for hours. In Texas, if a farmer fails to control their flock, the penalty can be as high as $500 per violation. Black bears in Alaska typically end their hibernation between April and May. During this time, they wake up and begin searching for food. People should reduce their speed when traveling through forested areas in the mornings and afternoons, as these are the times when black bears are most active. In 1990, livestock farming was not strictly regulated, as people continued to let their animals roam freely. Raising livestock generated $2,500 per animal, but an accident could damage vehicles and pose risks to public health. Duck herding on the streets of Bidford was strictly prohibited due to high traffic density. If the vehicles in the video weren't moving slowly, a series of collisions could have occurred. With no streetlights or fences, a driver suddenly hits a kangaroo. If it were you, could you handle the situation calmly? Protect yourself by staying alert and focused while driving. The deer leaped as high as 8 feet. I think the worst could have happened, but luckily, the car in front managed to avoid it this time. However, always stay vigilant, as luck doesn't always come around a second time. Black bears are often unaware of road hazards during mating season, as they move around more in search of food. Drivers should honk their horns to alert others, and should never exit their vehicles to chase the bears away, as bears may attack if they feel threatened. You could hear the car traveling at 114 mph, indicating he was speeding, which led to him hitting a deer. Fortunately, the car had a front bumper that minimized the damage, allowing him to escape the situation safely. Australia's biggest race, the BA 1000, was disrupted by a collision with a kangaroo. This incident highlights poor race management, and organizers need to rethink and improve their safety protocols to prevent such events in the future. When faced with an attacking sheep, step back instead of moving forward to avoid a dangerous situation, and give the sheep enough space to move away. Even if you hit a small wild boar, your vehicle's cabin can still be damaged. Have you ever encountered such an unexpected situation? States like West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Michigan frequently experience nighttime deer collisions, especially during the breeding season from October to December. These accidents cause vehicle damages ranging from $3,000 to $7,000. One incident happened so suddenly that a farmer lost over 50 sheep in just seconds. This raises the question, are farmers truly aware of the significant risks constantly lurking on highways? Many people wonder why a fence was installed on this road and why the cow ended up there. If you have any information about this incident, please leave a comment below. If you frequently drive through sheep grazing areas, it's best to reduce your speed to at least 45 mph at night. Reducing your speed gives you a better chance to react quickly to unexpected situations. Be cautious when driving through forests in winter, as black bears often forage near the Smoky Mountain areas. Their movements are unpredictable, so minimize travel to ensure your safety.
Oh my God,
The impact was so severe that I'm sure the car owner must have spent a fortune on repairs. I believe his horse racing trophy was Bagista. The collision on the track prevented him from finishing the race. I also don't understand why the car was placed there in the first place. Are these lessons and solutions for wildlife-related traffic collisions helpful in moments like these? If you have new ideas, please share them in the comments to help build a safer community. Comment 1 if you found this video inspiring. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. These methods are highly effective in stopping the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can explore together. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tell your friends so they can enjoy the videos too. Goodbye, and see you in the next one.
shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wait! Oh my god! Got it. Nice shot. Oh my God.
Hi everyone. With over $800,000 in damages and entire flocks of chickens wiped out in just a few days, farmers are being pushed to the brink by this destruction. How are hunters and trappers fighting back in 2025? Is this a turning point, or have the wolves already won? Drop a comment with the number 1 to follow the video and explore different perspectives. Wolf attacks on poultry farms in Canada are on the rise, causing over $800,000 in damages for farmers. Is there a solution in Alberta? Losses peaked in 2024 when wolves began breaching farm fences and wiping out entire flocks of chickens. Some farms reported losing up to 150 chickens in a single week, turning a minor issue into a full-blown agricultural crisis. As their natural prey becomes scarcer, wolves are taking bold steps toward human settlements, attacking livestock and contributing to a 20% to 50% annual increase in environmental disruption. This is a serious reminder to check your surroundings for potential threats. To deal with this growing threat, Canadian farmers and local authorities have implemented defensive measures such as reinforced fences and barriers. However, these solutions are only temporary, as this highly adaptable invasive species continues to find ways to overcome protective efforts. Before we get to the dramatic moments, you should know that in Alberta and Saskatchewan, hunters use leg-hold traps to control the rising wolf population. While this method is effective, it sparked controversy over animal welfare. Many argue that it's inhumane, prompting conservationists to call for a ban on such practices. Canadian law requires trappers to be licensed, and illegal trapping can result in fines of up to $25,000. Do you agree with this viewpoint? If so, leave a comment with the number 2 below the video so we can discuss it together. Once all the paperwork is done, it's time to set the traps. Hunters look for wolf tracks near water sources or livestock pens and always place traps downwind to avoid detection. Steel jaw traps, usually size Thumber 3 or Thumber 4, are wax-dipped and buried just beneath the surface, secured with deep steel stakes. A mix of rotting meat, gland scent, and feathers completes the setup. Safety is a top priority, and hunters must approach from the side, wear gloves, and check the traps every 24 hours, as required by law. Do you trust these traditional traps, or would you prefer non-lethal, safer alternatives that many less experienced people are now using? Let us know what you think. Over the past 5 years, wolf trapping in Canada has significantly reduced livestock losses, with a 30% drop in attacks on poultry farms. The number of licensed traps has risen to over 2,500, most operating in remote areas of Alberta and Saskatchewan, far from residential zones. Foothold traps remain the primary method, offering high success rates while complying with strict wildlife management laws. If you think this method is effective, why not give us a like? The dry leaves rustle as the hunter crouches low, blending into the muted tones of nature. Camouflage is everything. One mistake, and the hunter becomes the hunted. I'm good. Wolves are predators, and in this remote corner of Canada, They strike without warning. Unlike trapping, this game demands patience, a clear 200-foot line of sight, a well-placed electronic collar mimicking the whimper of an injured rabbit to lure the predator in. Hot, hot. The tension builds. The forest holds its breath. An important lesson from wolf hunting is to clearly identify your target before taking the shot. Predicting their behavior is just as crucial as hitting the mark. It's also essential to respect hunting regulations and safety protocols. For more insights into wolf behavior, tracking techniques, and strategies from experts, check out reports on invasive species and professional hunting forums. Are you ready to step into the wild, challenge your instincts, and master the hunt? Comment 1 if you found this video interesting, and let us know how we can improve future videos. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Why do wild cattle suddenly invade the roads in Namibia during the dry season, surprising drivers and causing traffic chaos? In September 2024, a panicked herd of wild cattle invaded a residential area near Swakopmund, causing significant damage to 6 homes, with repair costs estimated at $120,000. Leave a comment with 1 to join us in exploring these aggressive wild cattle. The impact doesn't stop at property damage. There have also been attacks on vehicles and people. In one alarming incident, a wild bull attacked a car, leaving a large dent on the hood at a gas station near Walvis Bay. Another wild bull attack forced a 48-hour closure for repairs, halting operations. To address these growing issues, the government has turned to hunting as a means of controlling the wild cattle population. However, this is a task that requires experienced hunters, thorough preparation, and a government-issued permit to ensure safety and compliance with strict regulations. Wild cattle hunting in Namibia is no easy task. It's not for the faint-hearted, as it involves some truly dramatic scenes.
Got him. Nice shot.
Hunters ride horses, navigating rugged terrain or moving low to avoid detection by the wild cattle. Permits for these firearms are issued by the Ministry of Environment and Tourism of Namibia, but only after hunters have completed intensive training and demonstrated skills in archery and firearms use in rough terrain. Strict quotas control the number of bulls that can be hunted each season to prevent overhunting. Would you like to go horseback hunting for wild cattle? If so, leave a comment with 2, and if not, leave a 0. In October 2023, a group of hunters was fined $70,000 after being caught using firearms to hunt wild cattle for other purposes, a serious offense that led to the confiscation of all their equipment and the revocation of their hunting licenses. Their traditional equipment included rifles, binoculars, and GPS devices, all used solely for hunting wild cattle and tracking their movements. Thanks to recent hunting campaigns, the wild cattle population in Namibia has decreased to around 10,000, but the regulations remain as strict as ever to maintain balance.
I can't believe you spotted him from that far away. Oh my God.
Moving to the dense forests of British Columbia, encounters with black bears near residential areas have skyrocketed. In 2023 alone, over 300 attacks were reported, causing nearly $1.8 million in damage. In one chilling incident, a group of campers endured hours of terror as a massive black bear stalked them outside their tent. To prevent these dangerous encounters, bear hunting has been strictly regulated, with clearly defined hunting seasons. The black bear population now stands at 90,000, and the authorities aim to reduce this number by half to restore ecological balance. Hunting black bears in British Columbia requires hunters to be at least 18 years old and possess high-level skills in tracking bear behavior. The largest bear captured in 2023 weighed a record-breaking 850 pounds. Officials also reported an increase in encounters with black bears. Have you ever hunted a black bear? If so, leave a comment with 2, and if not, leave a 5. In Montana, along with the challenges posed by deer, they roam the roads causing dangerous accidents. In 2023, efforts to protect public safety and reduce property damage led to over 1,800 deer being managed, with the total cost of remediation reaching nearly $45 million. Hunters must comply with strict regulations, including maintaining a safe distance of 150 feet and having 20/20 vision when aiming. Shooting pregnant does is strictly prohibited.
Close enough for you, Catherine. Bottom.
An unusually warm, rainy season has driven an increase in the deer population, complicating management efforts. Take a moment, and that's the end of the wild cattle, bear, and deer hunting journey. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit the like button and subscribe for more. What's your favorite hunting experience? Share it in the comments. These methods have been highly effective in halting the spread of some invasive species. Do you have any better ideas to address this issue? Leave your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any videos. And make sure to tell your friends about us so they can watch this video too. See you in the next one.
Oh, look at the body on this guy.
He's a beautiful buck.
Hello everyone. Indonesia boasts an incredible array of wildlife, but none quite as awe-inspiring as the mighty Komodo dragon. Renowned for their massive size and unmatched hunting prowess, these remarkable creatures continue to intrigue both scientists and thrill seekers from around the globe. Yet, beneath their captivating presence, Komodo dragons bring considerable challenges, particularly for the nearby communities. This essay explores the traits of this remarkable reptile, the financial havoc they wreak, and the strategies used to manage their impact. Drop a comment with the number 1 if you're excited to dive in. The Komodo dragon, or Varanus komodoensis, is a unique species native to Indonesia, thriving exclusively on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang. Boasting a population of approximately 6,000, these giants are the largest lizards on Earth, stretching up to 10 feet, 3 meters, long and weighing more than 150 pounds, 70 kilograms. Armed with razor-sharp claws, serrated teeth, and a venomous bite, they are formidable predators capable of delivering devastating attacks. Komodo dragons have a notable economic impact on the Indonesian islands, amounting to an estimated 20 million USD. This includes a range of damages, such as livestock predation and expenses tied to human-wildlife conflicts. Local farmers bear the brunt, as these predators frequently target goats, cattle, and chickens, causing significant financial hardships. To tackle these challenges, hunters have adopted various strategies to manage this aggressive invasive species. In some cases, immediate safety demands more direct actions. Among these, the use of firearms, though often debated, remains a notable approach. Specialized guns employed for this purpose include tranquilizer guns for safely capturing and relocating dragons, as well as firearms for lethal control in extreme situations. The key benefit of using these tools lies in their ability to neutralize threats instantly. Komodo dragons, armed with potent bites and venomous saliva, present serious risks to humans and livestock. When a dragon attacks or threatens, swift action becomes essential. Firearms offer an immediate solution, allowing the threat to be neutralized before it escalates further. Beyond swiftly addressing threats and safeguarding livestock, the controlled use of firearms also supports population management. In regions where Komodo dragon populations grow densely, the likelihood of human-wildlife conflicts rises, making such measures increasingly vital.
Mantap.
In these situations, regulating the population through controlled firearm use can effectively reduce dangerous encounters. This approach helps maintain a sustainable balance, ensuring safety for both humans and Komodo dragons. While firearms offer a practical solution in emergencies, their use raises notable ethical concerns and limitations. To develop a more comprehensive management strategy, alternative methods such as habitat modification, relocation programs, and non-lethal deterrents, like electric fencing or noise devices, could be integrated. These measures, combined with community education and conservation efforts, can help balance safety with ethical wildlife management. What do you think about blending these approaches for a more holistic solution?
Mantap, Bang. Wih, mantap. Headset, Bang.
Your opinions and suggestions are crucial in shaping effective and ethical wildlife management practices. Let's discuss how we can achieve a balance that ensures human safety and the conservation of these magnificent creatures. Hello everyone! Wild boar hunting competitions have gained immense popularity across the United States, blending thrilling entertainment with an essential role in managing the invasive wild boar population, now estimated at a staggering 9 million. Among these events, California hosts the world's largest wild boar competition, renowned for drawing countless participants and hunters from far and wide, solidifying its prestigious status within the hunting community. The latest event, held in March 2020, drew hundreds of enthusiastic contestants eager to demonstrate their skills. Among them, the hunting teams led by David Thompson and John Smith stood out, earning widespread recognition for their exceptional efficiency and multiple accolades. How did they earn the coveted title of Boar King? Let's dive into their winning strategies right here. Drop a comment with the number 1 if you're as excited as we are to uncover their secrets. John Smith's hunting team has dedicated the past 5 years to mastering wild boar hunting, relying heavily on skilled dogs as an integral part of their strategy. Through a decade of refinement, they've honed their techniques, sharing insights on the critical roles of preparation, teamwork, and safety in achieving success. Preparation is key to a successful hunt, and John's team excels in this phase. They strategically employ a mix of dog breeds, such as Catahoula Leopards and Terriers for tracking, paired with pit bulls for holding the boars, ensuring efficiency and precision in every hunt. These dogs undergo rigorous training to master tracking wild boar scents, alerting hunters, and safely holding the boars without causing harm. Ever thought about the immense effort and dedication required to prepare these incredible animals for such a specialized role? Once preparation is complete, the hunt kicks off with reconnaissance and setup. John carefully scouts the area for signs of wild boar activity, including tracks, dig marks, and droppings. When these indicators are found, he releases his sniffer dog fitted with a GPS collar to follow the trail and monitor its progress. The hunting dogs trail the scent, often covering miles in pursuit. Trained to bark persistently upon detecting wild boars, they signal their location to John. Once the boars are located, the holding dogs move in, skillfully gripping them by the ears or neck to immobilize them. Have you ever felt the adrenaline rush of tracking a wild animal, trusting the sharp instincts of expertly trained dogs? Hunting with dogs offers unique advantages but also presents its own set of challenges. Using dogs dramatically improves the ability to detect and capture wild boars, particularly in dense terrain. The hunt transforms into a seamless collaboration between hunter and dogs, elevating both efficiency and the overall experience. Safety remains a top priority, especially when it comes to protecting the dogs. Wild boars are formidable and can easily injure even the most skilled and well-trained dogs, making precautions essential during every hunt.
Beautiful morning.
Hunters are required to follow state regulations governing the use of dogs in hunting. These rules play a significant role in shaping the hunting experience, ensuring the safety of both hunters and their dogs. What are your thoughts on this method? If you support it, drop a comment with the number 1. David Thompson's hunting team frequently relies on rifles for their hunts, with the Winchester 38 sniper rifle paired with a 3NX Forum scope being a standout choice due to its exceptional accuracy and long-range capabilities. Alongside rifles, the team equips themselves with camouflage clothing, binoculars, rangefinders, hunting knives, and backpacks, stocked with essentials like water, first aid kits, and stacks. This well-rounded gear ensures they're ready to tackle the demands of wild boar hunting with efficiency and safety. The hunt typically begins with meticulous reconnaissance and preparation. David starts early in the morning, scouting areas with high wild boar activity. He searches for telltale signs like tracks, dig marks, and fresh droppings, often near water sources or feeding grounds, to pinpoint their movements. From a vantage point on a hill overlooking a known feeding area, David positions himself to secure a clear view. When the moment comes, he steadies his rifle, taking a few deep breaths to focus and calm his nerves. Fixing his sights on the largest wild boar in the herd, He aims for the heart and lungs to ensure a swift, humane kill. With a precise shot, the boar drops instantly. However, rifle hunting comes with its own set of challenges, particularly the high level of skill needed to deliver accurate shots over long distances. Hunters must dedicate time to practice and master rifle handling while gaining a solid understanding of ballistics. This involves learning how variables like wind, distance, and elevation influence the bullet's trajectory, ensuring precise and effective shots. Have you spent time sharpening your shooting skills, or is it part of your plan before your next hunt? Once the hunt concludes, the hunters come together at the prize-giving venue to celebrate their achievements. The atmosphere buzzes with excitement as hunting groups take turns assessing the number, size, and weight of their captured wild boars. The competition is intense, with teams competing fiercely for the top position across multiple categories.
We see a little piglet?
Don't try to pet it.
One category emphasizes the overall size of the wild boar, factoring in weight, length, and girth to crown the winning team. This adds a strategic element to the hunt, as hunters must weigh the trade-off between pursuing larger boars and boosting their total catch count. The prizes in these competitions are especially enticing, with cash rewards often granted to winners in the main categories, offering strong motivation for participants. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
Hey everyone! It's not just lions and baboons that are quickly becoming a serious issue across Africa as they move into cities. The story behind managing millions of invasive species each year is more complex than you might think. Why is this happening? And what's the real cost of this survival battle? Drop a number 1 in the comments to keep watching the video.
What?
You're walking through the forests of South Africa, unaware of the danger lurking nearby. Baboons, with their powerful jaws and quick speed, might be watching you. This invasive species, with 91% of its DNA similar to humans, is becoming more dangerous. When you spot one baboon, be cautious. There could be up to 50 others in the troop, ready to attack. The worst part is that they are omnivores, always on the lookout for food. If you have anything edible, they will try to grab it, and if you confront them, things can quickly turn violent. Don't make eye contact, don't run, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth. It's a sign of aggression, and they will attack. The best approach is to throw something down and slowly back away. In situations like these, hunters are our protectors, but even the most experienced hunters can make mistakes if they're not prepared. The defensive barriers built for hunters are about 6 to 8 feet tall, providing crucial cover and protection, with costs ranging from $100 to $300, making it an essential investment for anyone hunting in Africa. But the question remains, are humans the cause of this problem? Do we benefit from encroaching on wildlife areas, or are we paying the price? At the same time, these materials are designed to reflect sunlight, withstand strong winds, and prevent some invasive predatory species from getting too close to the hunting area. Hunting baboons in Africa is no ordinary challenge. Hunters must have a big game hunting license, but before that, it's essential to be familiar with the terrain and the risks. Baboons are fast and unpredictable, so you have to be prepared for any situation.
That's how you do it.
Once you have the license, it's time to use your weapon. A Winchester .308 rifle or a H&H Magnum .375, powerful enough to take down a baboon. Accuracy is crucial. One wrong move could land you in the hospital. Share this video with friends interested in baboon hunting to raise awareness. Leave a comment with the number 2 if you think hunting baboons with a rifle is a responsible practice. And don't forget to share this video with friends who might be interested in baboon hunting to help raise awareness. What do you think they will do next? In Kruger National Park and Hangi National Park in Africa, hunters face tremendous pressure every year, especially during the dry season from November to March. They are allowed to hunt a limited number of baboons under strict regulations to prevent overhunting and ensure humane methods. By 2024, hunters have reduced the baboon population to just a few hundred, stabilizing the ecosystem and boosting agricultural productivity. This effort has brought economic recovery to areas like Limpopo province. Hunting has changed. No more rifle shots. Now, there is only the silence of the bow and arrow. In the African wilderness, hunters face the challenge armed only with a bow and arrows. Each arrow is fitted with a special bait to attract baboons, luring them with the scent of fruit. The bait is a mixture of corn, gelatin, and fermented fruit, highly effective in drawing the baboons into the trap. Do you know what type of bow and arrows African hunters are using in this video? The tension rises with every movement and every breath as the hunter waits for the perfect shot. The debate about hunting baboons with bows and arrows is intense. Many argue that it is inhumane, raising ethical questions about using this method for controlling invasive species. In some areas of Africa, sterilization is seen as a viable alternative, but it can only be carried out in controlled environments through government programs and is very costly. Will this method ever replace hunting, or will this cycle continue? The answer remains unclear. Like and subscribe to the channel to follow the next episodes and comment below about your most memorable moment when hunting baboons in Africa. Share the video for more interesting details. Giraffes are a highly recognizable invasive species with their towering height of 19.2 feet, long necks, and spotted coats. They dominate the African savannas. Once considered a conservation success, their increasing numbers are now presenting unexpected challenges in certain regions of southern Africa. The giraffe population has increased by over 30% in the last 2 decades. As their numbers grow, their eating habits are altering the environment. They are stripping the highest branches of acacia trees, which were once a food source and shelter for birds and primates. If you're concerned about environmental and wildlife protection, don't forget to leave comment number 1 to share your thoughts on this issue. Over time, these tall trees are struggling to regenerate, leading to habitat loss, food shortages, and altered migration patterns. Scientists estimate that tree cover has decreased by nearly 25% in areas with high giraffe density over the past 15 years. The issue of overpopulation isn't just limited to plants. With fewer trees, soil erosion increases, the water cycle is disrupted, and critical watering holes are drying up, impacting elephants and zebras. A once balanced ecosystem is now under pressure. To address this issue, controlled giraffe hunting has been proposed as a viable management tool. When carried out responsibly, it ensures the maintenance of ecosystem balance. Hunters must adhere to strict regulations set by wildlife authorities, including obtaining valid permits, following designated hunting seasons, and complying with quotas to prevent overhunting. Have you ever hunted giraffes? If yes, leave a comment with the number 3. If no, leave the number 0. Southern African countries have established controlled hunting areas where populations are closely monitored, ensuring that conservation goals remain a top priority. Ethical hunting methods play a crucial role in minimizing pain. Hunters are required to use high-precision rifles and advanced scopes to ensure that giraffes are hunted humanely. The timing of the hunt is also crucial in minimizing stress for the invasive species, leading to a quicker and more ethical hunt. Detailed reports on the location, number of giraffes hunted, and any observed ecological impacts must be submitted to wildlife authorities for review. Revenue from regulated giraffe hunts is crucial for conservation efforts. Fees from permits and guided hunts are reinvested into anti-poaching programs, habitat restoration, and community-led conservation projects. What do you think about South Africa's giraffe hunting policy? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to support us.
One shot, one kill.
Man, you're a machine.
Next, black bears, once the dominant invasive species in the forests and mountains of North America, are now encroaching on human territories at an alarming rate. In just 2023, bear incursions into suburban areas increased by 40%, leading to a wave of destruction with overturned trash cans, damaged property, and even bears breaking into homes. As their habitats shrink and food sources dwindle, these predators have lost their fear of humans. Instead, they now see homes as an easy food source. Reports of bears attacking livestock and vehicle collisions have surged as forests shrink and human settlements expand. The balance between survival and conflict is tipping toward danger. Leave a comment with the number 1 if you're ready to learn about measures to deal with bears. One of the most effective ways to prevent black bears from entering residential areas is by using bear-proof trash bins. Studies have shown that over 60% of bear sightings in neighborhoods are related to easily accessible trash. In Colorado, areas that implemented bear-proof bins saw an 80% reduction in bear intrusions within 2 years. Additionally, storing trash bins indoors or in a locked area at night helps prevent bears from being attracted by the smell of food. Installing electric fences around high-risk areas is another protective measure. Electric fences that are 5 to 7 feet tall, with a voltage range of 6,000 to 7,000 volts, can create a strong barrier to keep bears out without causing serious injury. In states like Montana and Wyoming, farmers have reduced bear-related damage by over 90% after installing electric fences around livestock enclosures and food storage areas. Regular maintenance of the electrical systems and clearing vegetation near the fences is crucial to ensure their effectiveness. Have you used this method? If yes, leave comment number 2. If no, leave number 5. Wild pigs are not the only problem. Wild boars are also a serious issue. It is estimated that there are 6 million wild boars across the United States, causing $2.5 billion in damage each year to agriculture, livestock, and personal property. They destroy crops and carry dangerous diseases for livestock. The explosion of this invasive species is putting the U.S. agriculture industry in a difficult situation, forcing people to find effective solutions before things get out of control. The solution to this problem is hunting wild boars using helicopters during the day to control their population. In the United States, a pilot and a shooter can hunt hundreds of wild boars in a 2 to 4 hour flight. Texas is the leading state, with over 400,000 wild boars killed annually using this method. Do you think this hunting method is necessary to protect farms? If you think hunting is necessary, leave a comment with the number 2 below. Additionally, at night, hunters switch to setting traps to take advantage of wild boars' nocturnal feeding habits. Automated traps can capture 20 to 30 boars at once, saving time and effort. Farms in the U.S. spend an average of $1.5 billion USD each year dealing with damage caused by wild boars, and trapping remains one of the most cost-effective solutions. Managing the populations of giraffes, black bears, and wild boars is a significant challenge for hunters and farmers. If you've watched the video, which method do you think is the most effective? Leave your comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content. These approaches have been effective in preventing the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss together. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and feel free to recommend it to your friends so they can watch too. Goodbye, and see you in the next video. Wild boars possess a robust physique, characterized by a muscular build and solid frame. Typically ranging from 1 to 1.5 meters in length and weighing between 50 to 150 kilograms, these animals are built for strength. Their most noticeable feature is their coarse, stiff fur, often brown or gray, which provides effective camouflage in their natural environment. The wild boar's large head is equipped with a long, pointed snout designed for digging in search of food. Their keen, sensitive ears allow them to pick up sounds from their surroundings, while their strong legs and sharp claws enable them to move swiftly and navigate through dense forests. Stay tuned and remember to subscribe for the latest updates. Wild boars are social animals that live in herds, forming tight-knit communities. A typical herd consists of 6 to 15 individuals, including an adult male, several females, and their young. Living in a group boosts their survival rate, as they can work together to search for food and stay alert to potential threats. This sense of unity not only offers greater protection, but also enhances their ability to find food, as they can cover more ground when traveling collectively. In recent years, hunting wild hogs in the United States has evolved from a recreational activity or cultural tradition into a critical necessity for managing the rapidly expanding wild hog population. With an estimated 9 million wild hogs nationwide, the growing numbers present significant challenges for both the environment and agriculture. The growing population of wild boars is leading to significant issues for both the environment and the economy. These animals not only disrupt natural ecosystems, but also cause extensive damage to agriculture and infrastructure. Wild boars often destroy crop fields, tear down fences, and damage water systems, creating severe financial strain for farmers and negatively impacting agricultural output. In Texas, which has one of the largest feral hog populations, the Texas A&M Extension Service estimates that feral hogs cause losses of around $52 million annually, including crop destruction, pasture damage, and the ruining of vital infrastructure. As a result, feral hog hunting has become a crucial management tool that not only reduces damage, but also helps maintain ecological balance. Hunting strategies are now frequently aligned with research and conservation efforts to ensure the practice is both effective and sustainable in the long run.
Oh my.
Wild boar hunting competitions have become not only necessary, but also extremely popular, drawing a large number of participants and playing a significant role in hunting culture across the United States. These events attract many hunters each year, with participants registering online and paying an entry fee. The competition typically lasts for a week, and the rules are clearly outlined on the event website, ensuring that all hunters follow ethical practices. Do you agree with this method of hunting? If so, like the video, and if not, leave a number 3 in the comments. During the competition, hunters have the freedom to choose their weapon, typically a bow or a gun. This flexibility allows participants to leverage their skills and equipment to their advantage. Bow hunting, for instance, is not only thrilling, but also demands precision and expertise, offering a unique challenge for hunters. Many hunters develop a deep connection with nature when choosing a bow and arrow for their hunts. Unlike other weapons, bow hunting demands more finesse and skill, offering a more intimate and refined experience. This approach brings the hunter closer to their environment, making each shot feel more meaningful, and every success a personal achievement in their journey to conquer nature. Bow hunting creates less disruption to the environment and other wildlife compared to the loud noise of gunfire. Arrow wounds are also less damaging to the meat than bullet wounds, preserving more of the animal's meat for consumption. Many hunters view bow hunting as a more ethical and traditional approach, focusing on the principles of fair and respectful hunting. However, bow hunting also comes with its challenges. Bows have a much shorter effective range, requiring hunters to rely on advanced tracking and camouflage skills. Hunting at close range also increases the risk of dangerous encounters with wild boars, which can become aggressive if provoked. Additionally, weather conditions like rain or extreme cold can affect bowstrings and other equipment, impacting performance. What are your thoughts on bow hunting? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for more exciting updates in our upcoming videos.